Okay, hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Ebbie from Ebbie Reviews. This is the most horriblest angle ever. Like, I feel like I could hold it better. And honestly, I think I will. Okay, so this is going to be my review for season 3, episode 6, 5, 6. It'll be in the description box, and I don't know the name of the title either. So we come back to Oliver and what happened last week with him and Kendra. They show them making up and everything and all that good stuff. Apparently, I'm going to jump all over the place from what I remember. So apparently, there is an issue now with, no, I take that back because I do remember what happened first. So we come back to Q and Cameron arguing in the hallway. They're going back and forth, and Cameron is like, well, you know, I was told that you were running around saying that you were paying my bills while I was sick. And he's like, that's not the case. He's like, I never said that. And I don't know who told you that, but I never said that to you. And somehow or another, Gardini is mentioned as maybe having said something or done something. And we're going to revisit that at the end of this episode. But Q was like, I never said that. They kind of halfway made up. And Q was like, I just don't understand. If you were hearing things, instead of believing the people who told you the foolishness, why didn't you just come and ask me if I said it? And instead of you getting upset, carrying a grudge and about something that wasn't even true. And I kind of gotta agree with Q. I'm very much that you have a bone. Why do you bring the bone? Because if I said something, I don't have a problem saying I said it. Because if I said it about you, I can say it to you. Because what you gonna do but be mad if I said it? So, they kind of make up, and then we go to Oliver, and is doing this photo shoot and taking pictures and all this other stuff for promotions for I guess he dropped the freestyle against the money track and for all of these other endeavors that he has going on. And so Troy comes to style him for said photo shoot, and they sit down and have a conversation. And Oliver is saying how, you know, at one point him and Jatuan from We the Duo. That's not it. We Were Born. We were born. And he's like, we were talking regularly, and then our conversation just cut off, and now he doesn't respond to my text messages. He's not answering my calls. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Blase bloom whoop de whoop. And y'all have to excuse me for my very plain face. I'm giving you fresh out the shower teas, and then I'm going to bed after this because I'm tired. Troy pulls an Ebony, and he says, oh, you two are having an issue? I don't understand why you're having an issue, but I have his phone number right now. Let's call him and see what the issue is. So they call him, and Jatuan is like taken aback a little bit. And he's like, what is happening? What's going on? And he was like, well, if I was ready to talk to him, I would be talking to him now. And clearly I'm not. So, but I don't really have an issue with you. Apparently it was over how Oliver acted at the brunch with Kendra when Kendra got out of pocket and Oliver got right back out of pocket with her. And so apparently they had a conversation about it anyway, but Tom was I guess he may not have been satisfied with the conversation that he and Oliver had from before, or I'm not exactly sure what was the issue, honestly, because what was presented to us at the brunch was that Jatuan jumped into the situation between Oliver and Kendra, and then got into a confrontation with uh, Puff Daddy Wayne, because he thought Kendra was talking about including them in all of the foolishness and the fakery, and he's not one for that, and he's very much call a thing a thing. And are you talking about me? If so, say you talking about me. Don't do no subliminals and all that good stuff. So, and so I guess he wanted to separate himself because he doesn't do the foolishness and all the shenanigans. So we then go, so they come to some sort of resolution, and so, you know, they get off the phone, and he's like, I don't know, we already rehashed this, but it still seemed to be an issue, but apparently we're good now, so they're fine for now. Put a pin in it. We'll come back around. So then, is the Christmas drive next? No. Oliver has lunch with his mama. And you know, his mama seems like a really good person, and you know, she seems very supportive of Oliver. She's got a big tattoo of him on her shoulder, go mama. And so they just really seem very supportive and loving of each other, and it's really cute. If you see me looking over my shoulders, because the episode is playing on my TV right there. Then we go to they're having some kind of give back toy drive, and of course, everybody is late except for we the duo, because they seem to be the most professional out of everyone. Them and Oliver seem to be running neck and neck for like the most professional, like be on time, be where you say you're going to be, that kind of thing. Montel, of course, is late. Jaylon, who had the food, he was late. He looked good though. He looked good. Face was beat. I'm not exactly sure what is going on with Jaylon. If he is transitioning, is he just transsexual? Is he just like wearing women? Is it just high drag for him? I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but again, that's none of my business. And whenever he wants it to be business outside of his own head, then that's when we'll find out what's happening. So they have this toy drive. Everyone goes around and talk about how they may or may not have good Christmases or good Christmas memories. Everyone shares. Everybody seems to be getting along. Montel and Jaylon are there, and they seem to be getting along, and it does seem to be an issue. Now, I feel like it was a bait and switch, because the end of last week's episode, they showed a confrontation between Reese G, who is the executive producer of Chasing Dallas, and Montel, and that confrontation never showed itself, and I don't know if that confrontation is going to be the next episode either. So I don't understand, why would you bait and switch, Josh? I got enough bullshit going on that you don't have to do that. But I digress. So we then go to Kendra is doing her music video for her cute little song. I can't remember the name of the song to save my life, but it's super cute. And Cameron comes to style her and asks her, is she going on a trip to Miami? She says yes, she is going on a trip. She said she wasn't at first, but now that she knows Jaylon's going and blah, 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 she's gonna go. And so they're like, okay. And then they put Cameron in the video, and he was like, I'm just here to style her. They want me to do all of this stuff. I'm really a behind the camera hoe. I'm not an upfront girl. I don't do all these shenanigans or fooleries. And so they put him in the suit with no shirt on. And so he introduces her, and she sings her little song. The little red dress that he made for her was really cute. And so at the end of that clip, they have hashtag free Kendra. Now, is Kendra in jail? Why is Kendra in jail? What happened? They don't give us any information. And then at that point, I noticed that all of the EPs that are normally in the chat and will throw in, oh, this is what's happened. They'll give context to things that are happening in the show when we have questions, which is very good and very interactive. During the premiere, that they have that live chat feature that we all talking to each other and people are throwing shade, me included. And then the EPs are normally in there. They'll answer questions sprinkled here and there. But I noticed at that point they had magically disappeared. And everybody's like, is Kendra in jail? Is Kendra in jail? What do you mean, free Kendra? What's happening? What's going on? Nope, we got no explanations as to what happened or why she's in jail or what's going on. Somebody gonna have to do some Googleations and stuff because I don't know. Sis is behind bars. They are locked up. They won't let her out. I don't know what's happening, but we'll figure it out. So, they did have. I did want to mention this because I did see this that they mentioned right before their give back. They did the information for the Trevor Project, which helps LGBTQIA youth, which is a wonderful organization. I have heard of them before. So everybody is good, and then I'm trying to think what happens after the give back. Oh, Oliver and baby Jatwan have a conversation. And they rehashed it again what Jatwan's issue was with Oliver. And Oliver once again was like, I don't understand why we're rehashing something that already been settled again. But, it's whatever. And so I think that's all that happened in this episode. And then we get to the scenes from the next episode. And here's where it gets good. So, everybody arrives at the Airbnb. I'm assuming that's what this is. An Airbnb for the Miami weekend. Oh, and Troy got invited and he's coming on a trip too. So, everybody's like, oh, where's Oliver? Where's Oliver? And all of a sudden, Oliver pops up on the screen. And so he says, and he starts giving out the room assignments, which he has the right to do. I don't think anybody paid for the Airbnb. So it came out of his pocket. He assigned the rooms as accordingly. So he says, I will be staying in the master bedroom, which of course makes absolutely perfect sense. He says, we the duo will be staying in this room. And then he said, Kendra and Wayne, or maybe it's Kendra and Jaylon, I'm not sure. But wherever Kendra is, Wayne is too. So I'm assuming he meant, I don't know, I can't remember. Whoever was supposed to be staying in the room, and the room had 2 twin beds. Now, the first room had a king-size bed, so the second room. Third room had 2 twin beds. Kendra becomes immediately offended. Kendra and Jaylon, so I'm assuming they're going to share a room. And immediately get upset. So they toilet paper and mess up the master suite. Why? That doesn't even make sense. You people didn't pay for anything. So you take it's free. Take the assignment that you're given and enjoy the weekend. I don't understand what the issue is. So then I don't think that really I think that takes Oliver to like maybe a 6.5. But then they show him in a confrontation with Jatwan. And he was like, well, what is the issue now? And he was like, the fucking issue is that you're telling people that I'm fucking production. What? Who, what, huh? No, baby, no. Who told you that? And so then you see Oliver say, I ain't never said that you was sleeping with no motherfucking protection. Where the fuck you get that from? And he was like, people are going around saying it. And then Oliver, much like me, goes to production. Is like, who's telling you? Who said it? And they was like, Gardini said, oh, see, now here. Didn't I tell y'all in the first episode, messy birds of a feather flock together. Now, Gardini is running around telling people that Oliver said that Jatwan is fucking production. Apparently, there was a joke made, and he was like, I bet he's fucking him, blah, 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 not being serious. And so Gardini took that and ran with it, and now he's running around telling people. That's what I inferred from what was given to us. We will find out. But this is when the episode went from a regular episode of this chasing Atlanta, and then it devolved into the come up because Jatwan goes ham. He is like, get my zappy. He has a taser. He's like, I'm about to zap this bitch. Oh, wait, what happened, girl? What's going on? Why are you so aggressive? What is going on? So, here's my thing. Nobody gets that upset over something that's not true. If somebody is running around saying that you're fucking production and you're not fucking production, you can be, the most you're going to give them is, I wish I was. Maybe I get more scenes. And then you would move on with your life. But for you to get that upset over something that blatantly that you know is not true and you said it's not true, and if they pick the person out and they said it's not true, so now you're going to assault someone with a taser? Now, at this point, Oliver is standing on people's sofa. He not getting his deposit back from this Airbnb. It's so much going on. It's so much going on, and I can't wait for the next episode because I feel like it's all finna devolve. Somebody's hands may be thrown. Somebody may get put off the show. We just don't know what's happening. I need Gardini to be here. See, Gardini needs to be here to answer for himself. He can go back to Florida. He off probation now. So I don't... Something in the milk ain't right. I don't understand what's happening. I need more clarity. Please don't edit these scenes to where we don't know what the fuck is happening, what's going on. We need the full confrontation, please and thank you. But yeah, that's all I got for this evening. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all the socials, and I will catch y'all in the next one.